Better take notes, this will be on the test. Hello internets, I'm the Classic Nerd. The Sega Dreamcast turned 17 years old this year, so I decided to do the top 9 things you probably didn't know about the Sega Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was discontinued 18 months after its release. Due to large competition of the time, in 2001 Sega announced that they would be discontinuing the Sega Dreamcast and hanging up their console making ways for good. Unless you believe in the Dreamcast 2. Dreams do come true. The Dreamcast is a bridge between console gaming and PC gaming. Sega's previous console, the Sega Saturn, was a colossal failure due to the PlayStation 1. When they decided to come up with a new design and produce a new console, they decided to focus this time strictly on 3D graphics and online gameplay. The gap between console gaming and PC gaming was definitely bridged with the Dreamcast because of that focus. It even had a fully integrated keyboard and mouse peripheral. The Dreamcast Virtual Memory Unit is a micro console. The Dreamcast memory card wasn't just a storage device. Some games had a minigame programmed in them to be played on the VMU. Most notably Sonic Adventures, where you had a game on the VMU where you took care of a Chow, Tamagotchi style. I just realized that some of you probably don't even know what a Tamagotchi is. I feel so old! The Dreamcast was the world's first 128-bit console. A bit is a CPU word size, but you didn't know that. In the 1980s and 1990s, the bit wars were very heated, with game companies eventually even putting the number of bits on the console's name, such as the TurboGrafx-16, the Sega 32X, and the N64. While in reality, going beyond 64 bits is a little pointless, Dreamcast decided to one-up the competition at the time and had a 128-bit processor inside of it. But who cares about bits anymore? The PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One are both 64-bit consoles. I just want to know which one plays Netflix at the best resolution! Dreamcast games were almost available on the Xbox. Sega didn't want to go down without a fight though. They were actually trying to partner up with Microsoft to see if the Dreamcast could work alongside the Xbox. Microsoft didn't like the idea of providing online play for the Dreamcast titles, but were otherwise open to the idea. If Sega didn't try to partner with Microsoft, Xbox Live would never have been invented. Microsoft never even wanted online play for the Xbox, but because Sega was so persistent with trying to partner with Microsoft, Microsoft eventually decided to add online play integrated into the Xbox with Xbox Live. The VMU used a processor called Potato. Console developers are just like game developers. They love their little Easter eggs and their inside jokes just like any other nerd. The processor inside of the VMU had Potato printed on it. The Nintendo GameCube was a little bit more elegant and had a dolphin drawn on the microchip. It was the first console to have a built-in modem. The US and Japanese version that came out in 1999 had a built-in 56 kilobyte modem, making it the first ever console to have a built-in modem. Its most recent game was released last year. The newest game for the Sega Dreamcast, titled Ghost Blade, released September 21st, 2015. Those are the 9 things you probably didn't know about the Sega Dreamcast. Did you learn something today? Do you think I made a mistake? Kindly leave a comment down below. And while you're leaving a comment, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, keep dreaming.